Hey guys, and welcome back to Fashionably Broke Podcast, episode 38. Maddie is recording in a hotel. Life has actually been insane for her, and we're praying that it slows down after this week. God, please. We're praying hard.
Lord, today, for the next couple of weeks, it's going to be crazy for the both of us.
Right.
Because, so it's like, this week is crazy. Like, God, this week is, I think, the craziest that I think I will have ever experienced.
Right.
Because I work in events and I have my first event taking place this weekend. And then immediately after the event, I'm flying to Scottsdale.
Oh my God, I forgot. I actually forgot. That's this weekend. I forgot about that.
Yes. And so I'm flying in, which I'm super excited for. It's for one of my best friend's bachelorette trips, and like I felt so bad having to miss it because of work. And it's like work that I can't take off, you know? It's like one of those things.
The
like
biggest event of the year.
Yeah. And I'm the one putting it on. So like I have to be there.
Right.
And so I was like, I'm going to try to make it for the last day. So I'm flying in. I'm literally like meeting them straight out at brunch. And then we're going to go do stuff. And then I am flying back Monday. And then we record.
Honestly, like, it'll just be like a story to tell. Like, at the end of the day, like, it's all going to work out. It's all going to be fine. I keep saying, like, our lives are going to slow down, but I just don't see it happening.
No, like, not anytime
in the next 5 years.
No, exactly. And I mean, a lot of the stuff, like, I sign up for, like, I'm willingly doing this.
100%.
And putting myself through it. But it's just like, but a lot of stuff is, I feel like, important. And
yeah, it's like stuff you can't miss. It's either, like, I'm booked from now until the first week of December with either birthday parties or weddings.
Yeah.
Every weekend.
And then you're going, so it's like, this week is crazy for me. And also, yeah, I'm obviously in a hotel room. I literally came straight from work trying to figure out setting out the podcast here. Don't have a light. My light is like, okay, I brought like, I was gonna bring my like big ring light. But then I was like, no, like that's like a lot. So I brought this. It's broken. It's not working. I thought it was like maybe just dead. No, one of the buttons isn't working. So I think it's like broken.
Perfect.
Yeah. So I'm literally under this lamp, and it's, who knows? Who knows how this audio and video is going to work out, but that's fine. But I just got distracted. Sorry. Then, so like crazy weekend for me, crazy week for me, just even like at work, just leading up to, we're recording. I have to go to dinner immediately after this. I have people bringing me clothes to change into so I can go to dinner. But then the next week it's going to be, you're in Hawaii. So that it's just going to still be crazy.
It's just, and I think I'll just be recording in Hawaii because there's just like no other time for us to do it, like between recording, because I mean, we usually record for like, oh my God, really, Dallas? Not the time right now. Really not the time.
Not the time.
Like preparing, setting up, doing all that recording probably takes like 2 hours, 2.5, and then you edit the next day. And that, sometimes it's just a bad editing day, and sometimes you just have to start fresh and like start over. And
yes.
Because like some days are just better than others, right?
Something doesn't line up, and it's just like, okay, then you literally, like, you've already worked on it for like an hour, and then you have to start all over again. But again, it's fine. We're like, it's all fun things for the most part, but it's just a little crazy, stressful,
Yeah, but we make it happen no matter what. So look at us. Here we go.
Yeah, look at us go.
Highs and lows. We obviously always start with that. Excited to hear yours. Take us away on just a short high and a short high, or short highs and lows. You know what I mean? God,
Today I was on the phone with someone like kind of important, and I totally had like my brain just stopped working, and I said like a bunch of words that did not even make sense. Like, they were like,
okay.
and then, and did not make any sense at all. And I had to stop myself. I was like, hello, I am so sorry. Let's restart.
Back to square one. Okay, go.
Can we please restart? Okay, my highs. Well, okay, my stepmom was in town, came to visit. She was in town for a concert, but she stayed the like weekend at my house. So like that's exciting because no one has seen my house really yet.
Right.
So then she took me on a little home shopping spree. So that was very exciting.
Dude, those are always so much fun.
And I haven't had the time to like decorate or like really fully like go just like browse. So like I took all day Sunday and we just went to like a bunch of home stores. And I have some stuff also coming in the mail for the house. So I'm very
nice. That's exciting.
It's very adultish. And then
that's all I'm shopping for right now is home stuff. And
then a low. I just want
where do I begin?
I want the craziness to slow down. I need a break.
Yeah. No, I agree. 100%.
I want it to be like the end of like this week and this weekend. I want this weekend to honestly already just be done. And then maybe I can breathe for a second.
No, let's hope. Let's hope and pray. Because God maybe.
I know that doesn't really even make sense and I'm all over the place, but it's that type of episode for me at least.
Keep messing with my hat and my hair because I'm just not liking it, but it's just too late.
You look beautiful. You look stunning.
Thank you.
But Kassidy, what about your highs and your lows?
My high, I went home this weekend and I actually took, we're recording on a Monday. I took today off just to spend a little extra time at home. And like sometimes you just need like a day off. So it was really nice to take that day off. No, yeah. Exactly. If you're in sales, Q3, at least for me, just ended. So have all that behind me. And now we're going into Q4, end of year. So it was nice to just take a day off in the beginning of the quarter when things aren't crazy. Yeah. My low is I have absolutely no clothes for Hawaii. Absolutely none. And I leave like next week.
ASOS.
Yeah, I don't have money for the clothes either. That's my issue.
I know. I leave for the bachelorette trip on Sunday. I don't have. They're themed nights, which I'm missing. I'm missing all of them, but 2.
Right.
I don't have outfits, and I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, and at this point, I'm like, I can order stuff, but like it would be specifically for this trip, and then I probably wouldn't wear it again because next summer is going to be something different, and it's just like. It's going to be a great family trip. We're going to Alani, Disney. That's what the resort's called, Alani. It's on Oahu. So it's just going to be like a wholesome family trip. How at Disney, when like your shirt's too short, they'll like give you like a souvenir shirt to like cover up a little more.
You get like in trouble.
Yeah, my sister said like they might pass one to me like on the beach because I guess like my swimsuits are a little too revealing.
Wait,
I ordered.
Wait, so what type of? Do you have to wear one pieces?
Like no, I don't think so, and I think that's just like a whole like ass joke. I think I'll be fine, but there's this one bottom that like I truly can't wear. I cannot pack that because it's
not
just
family friendly.
Yeah, and I don't even know if it's like my body friendly. That like it's just a no all the way around.
Honestly, that's all of my clothes. That is all of my clothes.
I don't know. I'm kind of very glad this is going to be such a fun family trip that's a little more low key, and I don't have to like plan out outfit for outfit or outfit. Like honestly, I'll probably be stealing clothes from my mom because like she dresses better than me now. So. That's probably what I'll be doing.
She's always dressed amazing.
No, I know. She's like a little fashionista. She's like outdoing me now. And I'm like, whoa, chill out, please.
You're like, calm down. Calm down.
Yeah. Oh, but I guess another one of my highs, which I'm excited to see how it goes. I don't know. Obviously, this is my first year in this neighborhood. Um, did you, when you lived in your mom or your dad's neighborhood, did they ever have National Night Out?
No.
You don't remember that? Okay. Well,
National Night Out?
yes, National Night Out. It's a thing we did in my neighborhood growing up. It's like a day every year, where like the community kind of just like gathers. Like, sometimes the firemen will come with their truck and like the
Yeah,
cops, and
we
it's just like
definitely did not have that.
it's just like a mix and mingle thing that was like so fun. Like some people would be grilling out like hot dogs for everyone, whatever. So I just got back into town and there's like a huge banner saying like National Night Out October 3rd, which will be tomorrow. And my mom's like, "Oh, like
Fun.
you should like host a happy hour at your house." I'm like, "It's tomorrow, Mom. Like I can't add anything else to my plate. No. No, 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 no."
Well, you can,
So I'm excited to just see like I don't know,
yeah.
no maybe no one's gonna show up. I have no idea how they do it around here. But like in my neighborhood, it was huge, but obviously a mile, 2 miles down the road, it was not huge.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, it wasn't in my neighborhood. I never heard of that.
Anyways. But yeah, we'll see.
Fun.
I'll keep y'all updated on Instagram if I'm the only one roaming the sidewalk. It's fine.
Oh my god. It'll be
It's
fine.
fine.
It'll be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
It'll be a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
It'll be fun. But into our first topic, I'm wanting to start out with Lunden and Olivia's wedding.
Yes. Dude, I kept forgetting when they were getting married, and every weekend I was like, "Oh, it's this weekend. It's like the weekend that they get married." And it was never the weekend. So like this weekend I was like, "Okay, finally." I've been thinking for the past 4 months that they're getting
No,
married
literally
this
months.
weekend. And
Months.
so their wedding actually happened, and it was
Yes.
so cute. Dude, their wedding was covered by People magazine.
Yeah. So People magazine,
Crazy.
like they were on the cover of People. They had already like, signed to be on the cover for their wedding for People to launch their wedding pictures first. They didn't even post
Yeah.
anything. It was People to be the first ones to post it. I think you explained it the perfect way of cute.
Yeah,
Their wedding
it was very
cute.
Yeah.
Hate me, cancel me, whatever. I was expecting so much more. And I was kind of sad.
They did have a little bit of a smaller wedding than I expected. Like I read the People
Agreed.
article and it was only 150 people, which is a lot of people. But like I would have thought that it would be like upwards of like 200.
Right. I just thought it
people.
would be a bigger wedding, but I think they got married at like a courthouse, something like city related where, you obviously like just rent the lawn or sign up for the date you want your wedding there. I mean, it was beautiful, it was cute, it was definitely totally them, but just I guess decor wise, flower wise, I was like,
You would have expected more.
yeah, I really would have. And I felt like there was so much hype to it. And I don't know. I was just so disappointed, but it was obviously still beautiful. I loved everything. But I do want to talk about their dresses. Did you get to look at both of them?
Yes, I looked at both of their dresses. I just hate to be this type of person. I loved Olivia's.
Okay.
I loved it. It's, I mean, not like the style that I would necessarily wear, but I just think it was very beautiful. It's very classic.
Right.
To me, she looked like Cinderella, which like every girl wants to look like Cinderella on their wedding.
Right.
I just, I hate to say it, I didn't like London's, but it's her choice, her wedding.
Right. And I mean, there are going to be thousands of people who hate my wedding dress, and that's okay because I loved it and I felt beautiful in it.
Exactly.
Our
opinions don't matter, but
no, they totally don't matter.
She looked very matronly.
Yes, it was just very modest, very matronly. I was literally trying to look up like what. Oh my God, I can't with Dallas. Sorry if you can hear her. Anyways, like what like if it was 1960, 78, like I couldn't find it. And I just Dallas, please stop. Um it was very, I want to say very her, but then again I'm like,
I don't think it, see, to me, I didn't think it was very her. I also didn't think her hair was very her. I would have expected something very cool and chic, because I do feel like out of the two, Lunden does take like risks, and she dresses very chic, you know, and she loves her clothing. Like she definitely takes pride in her clothing and like her outfits and like what she's wearing. And so it was just very, it's just not the dress I expected from
right. Yeah. Yeah, I did not expect that at all. But obviously she freaking looked wonderful in it. And I was just really expecting her hair to be down, because I feel like it is just always up in a hat. And like I understand that's probably why she like wanted it up, but I'm like, you wear your hair down often as well, and you look amazing with your hair down.
She would have looked, I think I would have liked it better, the whole look with like a lower bun, not the high bun that she had. Or a ponytail. A high pony would have looked great.
Right. I think the low bun would give it that like elegant look that she was like really striving for. But yeah, I kind of wish her hair was down, but I will say I think it's called like the birdcage veil. I really liked that. I did.
I liked it, but I wish she would have chosen one or the other.
Agreed.
She had like a full length veil, and then the birdcage, and I would have preferred the birdcage over the veil.
I agree, and I think that looked really good, you know, in the close-up pictures where you could only see that one and not her like long veil attached. And I just felt like sometimes their style is obviously completely different, and like, not that it clashed, but at a wedding I am just very like, I know what I want my wedding to look like. Everything better flow and everything better be the same. And like, it was just it was bringing in two different vibes.
So very polar opposite in their dress choice, which is like, they are like very different, but it is funny. But I mean, it's also one of those things where it's like, they're not going to tell each other like, you know,
what,
like they want to be surprised.
Right.
Crazy.
Right. And I will say Olivia's dress, I did like very her. The bow, the frills, you know, that kind of thing. That added to it. I will say, I thought 110% she was going to be like in the big Hollywood curls, or even like the Hollywood wave.
Yeah.
I was a little shocked by her half.
I feel like she wears her hair up, like half up, half down a lot. And so I think she just kind of was like, I'm comfortable with that, and then I'll wear it like that. One detail, I loved the hats.
Oh my, I was literally going to say that.
With Love from Georgia, that is so freaking cute.
It was so cute. And adorable. I absolutely loved when Lunden put it on in her wedding dress. And I was like, this is the picture that needs to be freaking framed on the wall. Like, it was so perfect, because she is, you know, known for these hats like I'm wearing, just like finding vintage ones, everything. And it was their, I don't know what, wedding favor, wedding gift, whatever you really call those that you pass out at the end of the night. All the guests got a hat, and I thought it was the freaking cherry on top, and you can literally continue wearing that for years to come and be like, oh yeah, these were like our wedding hats. Like, I love that. And it didn't like, you know, specify like the Stallings or their date. It was just the same, that I absolutely loved.
I wonder how they picked like whose last name.
I think it's just a given. I feel like,
based on what? Who has the cooler last name?
I mean, I would say so, but I would just feel like Olivia is like a little more like feminine, and I feel like it usually goes a little more the other way. I mean, so they're both very feminine, but yeah, name. I don't even think I know Olivia's last name.
It was Bennett.
Oh, Bennett, you're right. Bennett and Stallings.
But I feel like they're both cool.
I was about to say, I think those are both great last names.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to choose.
No, yeah. I guess that is true. I don't know how you would pick that. Or if it was like an argument over like, no, it's going to be mine. No, mine.
Right? I always joke that I'm going to make whoever I marry take my last name.
I know. Do you think...
Obviously, that wouldn't really happen, but like, I love my last name. I think I have the coolest last name ever.
Because you do, obviously. But are you going to take your husband's last name?
I don't know. When the time comes, I guess I'll know. But I'm not sure.
Okay.
I just think I'm like, my dad only had girls.
Right.
So there's no other Schweppies. Like, that's the end of the line. I don't know if I want it to be the end of the line. But also, I can't hyphenate. You can't hyphenate Schweppy. Like, that's like Schweppies, like, period, the end. Like, nothing.
That or nothing, baby.
After it. Yeah. Or, like, when people, like, get married, they'll, like, take their last name and put it as their middle name.
Oh, yeah,
and then, like, have their new last name. Schweppy just sounds terrible as a middle name.
I don't think so. And okay, it does. It does.
It does.
But I just think that it's, like, so, like, different that every person has, like, a different outlook. Like, I don't know if, like, some of y'all know. My last name's Camerino, not Ray. I just never really, like, display that on social media. But my last name's Camerino. And, my dad, my uncle, they all had girls. So, like, I'm the last, like, on my side. Like, we're all girls. There's no boys to continue on.
Same.
But it's not even really a second thought. Like, yeah, I'll be taking my husband's
I mean, yeah, but
name.
I just like to be like, I don't know.
Right. No, but I mean, I just feel like that's a new thing. Like, a ton of people, like, keep their last name either as their middle name or hyphenated.
I would definitely take my husband's last name, but like, I don't know, sometimes I'm like, could I be ballsy? Like, in like 5 years,
I should do it.
In 5 years, could I just be like a rebel and be like, no, I'm gonna keep my last name? No, I don't think that would ever happen. But I love my last name. Plus, a lot of my friends, like, I go by Schweppy, like, a lot. Schweppy, Schwepp, Schweppes. Like, a lot of people still call me that. So I'm like, what next? Then, like, what would happen?
I know. I was one of the only people in high school who called you Maddy.
Yeah, like, high school, no
if
one ever
not
called
the only
me
person.
Maddie. In college, I have, like, a good... I mean, a lot of my close, like, friends call me, or, like, refer to me as, like, Schwepp or Schweppy. I mean, it's mainly the guys, but half of them don't even... If you say Maddie, they, like, don't even register that it's me.
They're like, who's that?
No, exactly. They're like, we don't have a Maddie in our friend group. And I'm like, you're like, yes, you do.
I'm right here. That's me.
So, no, I mean, I'll take my husband's last name, but I just want to...
I mean, it's like Allison Cooch. Like, she... Like, it's still her, like, legal last name is Cooch.
Unless this podcast just gets huge. And people, I'm now recognized as Maddy Schweppy. I will stay Maddy Schweppy. If I have a fan base.
A fan base,
if I have the little Schwepsters, you know, following me around. I don't know.
Exactly.
I have to keep Schweppy.
My thing is, I won't have to change anything because it's my first and middle name.
Yeah, very true.
My last name is just kind of, like, classified. Like,
no one even knows.
No one knows it. Yeah.
It's Camerino. It's not that classified.
All right, never mind.
Witness protection program.
I just wanted to touch on that, but overall, their wedding was beautiful. I liked how it was an outside wedding, just very them, and then just it seemed like it was a fun reception after party. I heard lots of Taylor Swift blaring in the videos, and I expected nothing less.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, on to Paris Fashion Week. I have a lot of bullet points, but I'm just gonna, like, hit the main things.
Yeah, you go.
Okay, so my first one, it might have been today or maybe, like, yesterday. Zendaya in Louis Vuitton.
For Louis
The
Vuitton.
white dress. Yeah, it was a white long dress. It was like a zipper all the way down, so it was a lower cut one, and then a slit, a higher end slit. Just because the zippers, you could kind of, well, I don't really know if you could change the levels of the zipper, but it looked as if you could zip up, zip down.
You could.
Yeah, and then I was loving all the hardware on the straps. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just looked so freaking good. I mean, she looks good in literally anything she puts on. Like
paper sack.
No, exactly. But I mean, it was freaking breathtaking, and I'm just loving how like all these high-end companies are just high-end brands are bringing like hardware so much back, and just like golds and silvers, and she looked freaking stunning.
Phenomenal.
Loved her. I did not see this one live on anything, like a live video stream or whatever. I saw it trending on TikTok. Everyone is slaughtering Kendall Jenner because the way she walked.
For which show? For L'Oreal?
No, for Schiaparelli.
Okay, honestly, I didn't see it.
So it was this red dress. She had very big poofy hair, and she was just, walking down the runway, and it was awful. Really? Like, I'm usually not the one to be like, oh, like, whatever. Like, probably the heels. Heels weren't anything crazy, and, like, she looked like she was going to break her ankles. Like, everyone was saying she looks like Bambi out there, and I'm just like, damn. Like, probably just a bad show. Happens to the best of us. I have bad shows. She has bad shows. It happens.
Oh. Yeah. Just off my A game.
But I was kind of really surprised with that, because you never like hear that, Kendall Jenner's just not doing well.
Well, I just think that she just doesn't do as many shows as she used to do. I do kind of see her career slowing down.
Yeah, I mean, I think she has changed into like the public influencer Kardashian rather than a model. Like
I think not only that, I think that she's now more just interested in business. And running businesses and having a business. And I think that's just, obviously it takes up a lot of your time. And I think that is something that she enjoys more, because she's always talked about like how, she has horrible anxiety, blah, 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 blah. And so I think that like she just kind of found her niche, and like she just wants to be like a business person. And she's really like slowed down on doing runway. So I think, I don't know, that could be it. She might not have practiced.
Yeah, damn, just a bad day. Bad day.
Just
whatever.
a bad day. Bad day, right? Right?
She'll have another show. She'll be fine. She'll be invited back no matter what.
I was about to say, like, I don't think because she's now the new face of L'Oreal. Which, like, has been building up over this whole year. Over this past year, her becoming the face. So L'Oreal had a show in Paris, obviously. They had it under the Eiffel Tower. And so she was like officially like launched as the face of L'Oreal. And like her walk wasn't that bad, because like I did see that, because I'm not gonna lie, I've been completely like off social media, not because like I want to, just because I've been busy. But I did see that, and it was a very relaxed show, because obviously it's like L'Oreal. So, people were like walking down the runway, like waving and like laughing and like blowing kisses.
Right. I just think it's definitely a different atmosphere, and it's more like be yourself kind of thing with L'Oreal rather
like,
than Schiaparelli's.
Exactly.
Like, you're not going to do the damn walk and do it good.
Yeah, you're not being a hanger.
Right.
To say, but that's interesting. I'm going to have to look it up now, because I want to see.
Yeah, it's just like a small clip where like, it's just like, oh yeah, damn, that was bad, but whatever. But the L'Oreal show underneath the Eiffel Tower, that was cool to me. I thought it was very cool. It
was neat. They had some cool
everyone
people
there. Yeah, they had so many people there.
Alex Earl was there. She didn't walk, but like she was in attendance.
Right.
And like a ton of people.
Yeah, no, and that one just seemed like a fun one to be at. That was just like the big launch of, everything, Kendall Jenner coming out. Just feel like it was way more lax, and it's nice to have those shows in between like the really, really serious ones where it's like
it was, I think that the L'Oreal one too was like out and like open to the public because from the videos it was like thousands of people.
Oh, yeah. No, it looked like it was flooded with people. I mean, if you're underneath the Eiffel Tower, I can only imagine all the bridges and all the sites even around it to where you could stand and watch.
But kind of going back to Schiaparelli, because again, I didn't see it, so sorry, y'all. How were the clothes? Like, was it like a good, interesting show? Because Schiaparelli's always super interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting. Honestly, I did not watch like and pay attention to like the clothing whatsoever. The only thing I saw was TikTok of Kendall blowing up. It was just she was wearing a very matronly.
Okay, I've seen this. Yes,
like a just to the knees dress, but
it looked like her shoes were too big.
Mm-hmm.
And that she had to walk like flat. It was like she was almost like walking like flat-footed.
Right. It was just awkward. It was weird. It looked like she was going to fall at some points, and I was just like, oh god,
not good.
No, but it happens. Whatever. I am loving seeing freaking Selena Gomez everywhere. I mean, I think she is back and better than ever. She was spotted in Paris going to different shows, and like you just don't see that. I mean, we have not seen her in the public eye, I feel like this and years, probably since she's dated Justin Bieber. I hate to freaking say it. But it is so nice to like see her out enjoying these stuff, going to these fashion shows, and I just love her so much. I will always be freaking Team Selena till I die. I think so. It's cool seeing her out and about.
I think the next smartest move for her would to be. I don't even know if that makes sense. Would be. Thank you. Oh my god. Would be for Rare Beauty to, how like some makeup brands are like they do the makeup for the show. Mm-hmm. I think that like Rare Beauty needs to do that for like at least New York Fashion Week and whatever show it is, but like makeup by Rare Beauty.
Right. Sorry. No, I agree. And I think she would do amazing in that. And I think so many people would want to be a part of that just because of, the things she represents, the things she says, the things she's, she been through. Out.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I think everyone would be supportive of that. And then Anna Sitar, I always have to hit on my girl. I swear, every freaking video I see, I fall more and more in love with her because, yes, she is a content creator and she's known as a TikToker, but I don't really see her as a TikToker. She's like a videographer. Like, she has an engineering background. She went to, I think it was, what do you call it? God, what did she get her master's in? I don't think it was videography, something like that. I don't know. But I mean, the creativity this girl has is mind-blowing. Like, her videos are so well thought out. And like I've said before, I think she went to Dior and she went to Louis Vuitton as well. Just the big, well-known ones that everyone literally knows worldwide. And she just looks amazing. When she's done up, she just has that look of like I'm sporting the brand and it looks amazing on me. And I love her so much. More and more each day.
Do you love her?
I truly do. No,
you hate her? Are you sure?
And she's also just like very like down to earth and like shows that like through TikTok as well. So I'm waiting for when her and Brew are gonna get engaged. It has to be coming soon.
Oh, well, keep us updated.
I will. Lastly, my last thing. I hope you've seen this. I'm going to be so sad if you have not.
I probably haven't. I'm telling you, I've been off. Like, I have been off the deep end. I've been in my own world. It's not good. Doesn't help for content with the pod, but it's not been good.
Have you heard or seen Tube Girl?
I've heard of it.
So
I've heard of it. I'm trying to think. I've heard people, or like, you know, like in the search bar, it'll be like Tube Girl, but I don't ever jog my memory.
So it's basically this girl who lives in London. She's known as Tube Girl because
yes,
because their transportation is like the tube, which is our subway
and she
here.
changes outfits in like the cool videos, like the cool ass videos.
Yeah, and I haven't been on a subway often, have never been on the tube, but apparently lots of airflow comes from the back, and that's how she does her videos with her like hair blowing and everything. The amount of shows she was at.
Really?
Insane. And I want to say I was literally stalking her TikTok today because I was like, is this the first thing she did? Like, no way this made her pop off.
Does she work in fashion? I think she works in fashion.
I don't know. I didn't dig that deep. But apparently like 2 months ago, maybe 2 months ago, she started doing the tube videos, and that is how she blew up. And like I have like she went to Mac, Boss, Valentino, like good ones, and she was like invited obviously by them. And I guess I'm blown away by how fast the return is on some people. Like this just went viral, and yes, everyone is doing it, but like
I think
viral enough for you to be invited to these, like
she has
that's crazy.
To have her hands somehow in like the fashion industry, because I mean, of course, like the outfits that she's wearing, like they're not just like I don't know, like, they're not just like your everyday outfits. So like I feel like she kind of already had her hands in the pot of like the fashion world. And I mean, of course, like once you start blowing up, you have agents or, you know, management companies reaching out to you. And so she probably got in with like a management company that has deep ties in the fashion industry. And so like that, making the connection. But like she obviously wants to do stuff with fashion. So like it makes sense. But like it is kind of crazy like how fast, if she only started doing it 2 months ago. So like to me, that just says like she probably has to have already had ties within the fashion industry.
Right, but like could you imagine like your TikTok going viral and like a month later you're at Paris Fashion Week or like New York Fashion Week?
Did like they quit their jobs? Like what do they do? Like, hey, sorry,
PTO?
I blew up.
She might have some PTO blocked off. I don't know.
Saved up. God damn.
Yeah, and I'm just like, obviously, like, you know, my dream is to like work for myself and, you know, support myself through things that I do not in corporate America. But I'm wondering how much money I would have to see coming in to quit my full-time job. You know?
A hell of a lot of money.
Oh, a hell of a lot. Hell of a lot.
Honestly, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, $20.
Honestly, if it's matching my salary, who cares?
Like I'm good to go now. $20, here I come, baby. I mean, but like, I don't know. Probably nothing, honestly. It would take nothing for me to just be like, all right, looks like I'm famous. Looks like I'm doing social media full time. Even though
I said, even though we'll probably be like homeless, like living in a ditch because we like quit our jobs.
Literally. I mean, I'm like talking about like, yeah, I'm going to be social media famous. Bitch has fallen off of the face of the earth on social media. Like I have not been active at all. Hopefully.
Hey, after this week, it's going to go back to normal.
God,
it has to. It has to.
It has to for not only my sanity, probably your sanity. Yes. She's probably sick and tired of me being like, hey, sorry, I just don't have time. I'm sick and tired of saying I don't have time. Everyone I know is like, are you alive? And I'm like, I don't think so.
You said, no, not really. Still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah, who knows?
That's
in case y'all were wondering.
But that's really all on Paris Fashion Week. I know you chimed in a few times. Anything else that I didn't cover? No, we can move on. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Terrible. I was like I was trying to research today. That didn't happen. And then trying to set up today with the light situation. So,
okay.
Even though Paris Fashion Week will be probably 1,000% over next week, because it will be, it's over tomorrow. Because I need to do my due diligence, I'm giving myself homework, and I'm just not even going to go in depth into it next week, but I'm going to give you my report back on the 5 brands. That's
5
a lot.
brands.
3 brands that I liked.
From 3 brands that you liked. Okay.
Because even this weekend.
Well, I'm excited to hear.
This weekend I just was busy, so that's not an excuse. But
happens to
3 brands next week. But I'm excited because I know that a lot of stuff was happening during Paris Fashion Week. Except, have you seen Emma Chamberlain? Where has Emma Chamberlain gone?
Okay, I saw the TikTok, but it might have been like from a while ago. It didn't catch my eye in any way, but you're right.
Where is she? I know she has a podcast, but she used to be every single Paris Fashion Week. Where is she?
Yeah, no, she used to be at everything fashion, looking absolutely amazing. And when it comes to New York and everything, she's a host all the time.
She was in Paris Fashion Week. She was. I saw one interview with her.
Yes, with the girl in the pink dress.
Yes.
Saying she liked her podcast. Was that at Paris Fashion Week?
It was. Because the girl's British, in the pink outfit.
Oh, yeah, British. Yeah.
One last thing, actually, though, I guess, before we move on from Paris Fashion Week. I got to talk about it because I started watching the new season. Finally, I did. Okay, I am just about to out myself. I said I was super busy this weekend. Sunday night, I literally watched the Kardashians, so I just outed myself. But I needed a break, okay? Kylie at Paris Fashion Week. So she was there with...
Oh, I saw that in the red with the bangs or whatever.
Yes. And then she was also there with, of course, Dolce & Gabbana. The drama.
The family drama.
Forever go down in Kardashian history. But I actually kind of liked her outfit for Dolce. I thought it was very neat. It was very cool. It was it was a little jump skirt suit. Not just.
Was it the red one?
A little skirt suit. No, it was black.
I didn't
but it went in and then it ballooned out. It was neat. It was a complete step away from what she normally wears.
Well, everyone's been saying that she's just someone different and more herself.
Because of little Tim.
Because of our good old friend Timmy. We know personally,
Yeah, extremely personally. I mean, he's my best friend. No, so I thought that was, Dolce right now, I'm just very, on them. I'm just, their whole archives thing, and, even with the Kardashian thing, I just not impressed at all, honestly. I'm gonna be honest, not impressed at all. But her look was very cool for it being, a Dolce show. It was very different. So I appreciate
I'll have to look that up. I didn't see that one.
I appreciated her kind of stepping out of her comfort zone. It wasn't her comfort zone, but it also wasn't.
Yeah.
But that's
it just looks really good on her.
Yeah. That's all I have to add for Paris Fashion Week. So sorry, guys.
Perfect.
Yeah, right?
And then next, last but not least, wow, it's October. Holy shit. Let's just say that.
Where did the time go? And I understand, everyone says that as you get older, time goes by faster. I cannot imagine time going by any faster.
Yeah. No, me neither. Like, before we know it, it is going to be the new year. Like, I'm going to blink and the new year will be here.
I already, like, need to start prepping for, like, what's everyone getting for Christmas. Like, I don't have time.
That's already here. My mom is like, send your Santa Christmas list. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, are you freaking kidding me right now?
It's still May. Like, I'm confused.
Yeah.
Very confused.
But you're just not going to be happy with this, but we have a lot of work to do from here to the new year.
Hell of a lot of work. I know.
Hell of a lot.
It's always the end, like, as soon as August hits.
Yeah.
Shit hits the fan. I'm so busy. Well, like, we're all so busy. It's not just me.
And things just, like, come out of nowhere. But it's
and it's like you're spreading yourself so thin, trying to get everything. Everyone freaking plans shit in these months. And I'm like, dude, every year it's the freaking busiest time. Plan your event or your something at the beginning of the year. Like, I do not understand. Everyone.
No, I agree. As I'm literally.
Yeah. At the end of the year.
Yeah. No, and I say that as literally yesterday on October 1st, I sent out a little graphic of everyone invited to, like, my Friendsgiving, because I'm doing Friendsgiving.
And I didn't get the graphic.
Okay, well, I will send it to you. Maybe
I don't want it anymore.
Maybe you can fly in early.
I don't want it anymore.
Okay, well, it's November 18th. It's November 18th.
You hear that? Everyone go crash.
Good thing you don't have my address.
I'll leak.
And good luck finding it. Do not out my address. We are too famous for that. The paparazzis will show up.
I'm kidding, but wow. Okay. I didn't get an invite, so if y'all are all free and did not get an invite to Kassidy's Friendsgiving, we'll throw our own Friendsgiving. It's gonna be better than hers.
No, I wanted to invite you personally on here, not with a graphic.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly what I was wanting. Yeah, so I'd like to formally invite you to my Friendsgiving.
You hear that, everyone? That is a good save.
But yeah, it's just where I was going with this was
I'm kidding, I'm sorry.
That I literally had to send it out like a month and a half in advance to be like, hey, mark your calendar. like things are getting crazy.
God. Well, that's the thing too, is like, I've had some people that are like, okay, make sure you're not busy this time. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so far in advance. Then it's like, hey, don't forget about this time. And I'm like, shit, 7 people have already asked me to do something on that time.
Yep. Like, every time.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm getting it out early and, mark your damn calendar. And
well, I'll be busy.
Mark it. Obviously. That's why I didn't invite you, because I knew you were going to be busy.
Actually, I don't know. I'm trying to think. November?
Yeah, it's the week before Thanksgiving, so if you're taking the week off, then fly in.
I am. I think I am taking the week off. But I'm literally at the beginning of November, I'm going to be in Baton Rouge like 2 weekends in a row. So
let's say if it's 3, then you can't even make it, bitch.
No, it's 2 weekends in a row in Baton Rouge, the beginning. So hey, if you go to LSU, if you live in Baton Rouge, your girl's coming in for the Florida game. So get ready. It's about to get rowdy.
Oh God.
I'm kidding. Anyways, yeah, it's fall. It's October. That shit's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's insane. And that is kind of how we came up with our top 5. Basically just fall favorites. Overall, if it's a coffee, if it's an activity, if it's a scent, whatever. top 5 fall favorites. Maddie, take us away.
So I am basic, and
Okay.
I just love when anything pumpkin spice comes out.
Oh my god.
The thing is like I don't like really actually buy it. Like I don't like really participate. But like if I am somewhere and they're like, but we have a pumpkin spice flavor, I'm gonna be like, I'll take 3
Sign
of
me
those. 3, I'm down for me. Let's see what else. I didn't really prepare for anything in my life. I fall favorite fuzzy sock time, baby. It's time to break out those fuzzy socks because for some reason,
and you know, I will be wearing those fuzzy socks to bed.
Oh my god, psychopath! You are a psychopath. Psychotic, crazy. I seem to own more fuzzy socks than like normal socks. So now is my time
to shine.
It is my time to shine right now.
Perfect.
I would say like fall movies, but like I can't really think of like a fall movie.
Like Halloween Town.
See, but I've never seen it.
What?
Yeah.
I've even seen that. Come on.
I've any of like the Halloween like movies that were on Disney, I don't think I've seen any of them.
Hocus Pocus?
So I watched Hocus Pocus the other day for the first time ever. Like I'm 25 years old and I watched it for the first time ever at 25.
That's insane. That's actually
everyone's
crazy.
Obsessed. But wasn't there's like an old one and a new one, right?
I think so, yeah.
So I don't remember. I don't know if I've seen the old one or the new one.
I think you'd be able to tell if it was old or if it was...
Honestly, I have not a clue. So, I mean, I guess fall movies, but not really. I think more like Christmas movies for me.
I was about to say that. I feel like it's Halloween or it's Christmas. I don't know what classifies as fall movies.
I need to start over. I'm not actually gonna start over, but number one thing, freaking Thanksgiving, my favorite holiday ever. Mm-hmm. My favorite holiday ever is about to happen. It is the best time of the freaking year. Okay, Thanksgiving. If you're a Thanksgiving hater, get out. I don't want to hear it. Don't comment on it. I don't want to hear it. If you don't like eating food, getting drunk, and watching football, I don't know what's wrong with you. That is literally all Thanksgiving is for. And obviously, of course, being very, very thankful for everyone that you love and like your friends and family.
Exactly.
Like there's no pressure on like giving gifts. Like, oh, are they gonna like this? Or like, damn, I'm broke because I spent all these gifts. No, bring a pack of beer. Not really, but like champagne, seltzers, vodka, a pumpkin pie, get some turkey, slap some stuffing on your plate, turn on the Cowboys, and you're good to go.
Amen. I just love your enthusiasm.
Thank you.
Pumped up for Thanksgiving.
Okay. So then that brings me to like my fifth thing. I don't even know what number I'm on. It's the time of year. This kind of goes with Thanksgiving, but to eat stuffing. God, I love stuffing. If that could be a year-round
I don't think I like stuffing. No.
Oh, I love it so much. If it could be a year-round side, sign me up.
We know we're gonna have in November. We're going to have a top 5, like what your Thanksgiving dinner plate looks like. Oh, like
building your plate?
Yeah.
That's gonna be so hard, Kassidy. I am telling you, y'all, like
it's not going to be hard for me.
Thanksgiving is my favorite time of the year. Like I love just the feeling of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, no, I agree. Thankful as ever, baby.
Last thing, it's time for this is my 5th one. I think. You know, like the Pillsbury like cookies.
The
Halloween cookie, like the Halloween cookies, the Thanksgiving cookies.
I have them in my fridge right now.
I have them. I literally cooked them the other day. So
me too. The ghost ones.
I had like the ghost ones with the sprinkles. They weren't like the ghost ones. They had like the sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
They had like ghosts and pumpkins and bats on them. So cute.
my God, a variety pack.
Yeah,
I only had the
cute.
ghost.
So, whatever those are called.
Just the Pillsbury sugar cookies.
Yeah, the ones with like the faces on them.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite. Okay.
The graphic sugar cookies.
Yeah. All right. That's my hodgepodge of my favorite fall things.
My top 5. 1, I freaking love pumpkin bread.
Yeah.
With
so
like
good.
some cream cheese frosting on it or just something just yum.
So
yum,
good.
yum. And then I've always been like a fan of like handing out candy, obviously for Halloween.
Oh, I know.
And this will be like my first time like in my own house handing out candy. But I'm hoping like kids like trick or treat in this area. You know, like some areas are just dead.
I was told. Oh, sorry. Go.
No, go.
I was saying, I was told my neighborhood is like the neighborhood that people travel to trick or treat.
That is so cool.
That it's like elite, and so I'm excited to like sit out on like my little patio.
Yes.
And like have the little kitties run up to my door. But I don't have any Halloween decorations, so I need to figure that out.
Me neither. I don't have any decorations, and I really feel like Halloween is just like comes too fast and goes to decorate for, you know? It's like
I'm not really like a Halloween person.
Yeah.
Same. Other than like, yeah, sure, I like to dress up, but now I'm just kind of like, who has the time?
Who has the time, baby? But for handing out, like, I want to figure out if this is like a hot neighborhood to trick or treat in, because like obviously I want to be the bitch with full-size candy bars that I'll buy from Costco, because I am a Costco member now. I am adulting, ladies and gentlemen. Like,
you are the rich house on the street?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So, but
I know where I'll be going.
God forbid I buy full-size candy bars and I just start eating them myself. It will not end good.
I know where I'll be going for Halloween. Kassidy's house. You better have some full-size Kit Kats for me.
Obviously, I'll have them stocked. Number 3, just like a chai tea latte. I just feel like that's very fall, and like obviously you can get it year round.
I was about to say I drink them year round.
Yeah, they're definitely very year round. But just in the fall, it kind of just hits harder, you know?
Yeah, different.
And then number 4 is kind of just like that fall feeling, if that makes sense. Like, I've always been a summer girly. I'm like, ew, it's fall, ew. I think I've switched sides. I think I might be a fall girly.
There really is like a feeling.
Yeah.
Like, I get like giddy and nervous at the same time. I like don't know how to, like, that's the only way I know how to just like describe it, is like when you wake up and like you get in the car on like a crisp fall day.
Morning. Like, and you can smell your chai tea latte.
Yes. I just get like a feeling in my little tummy that's like nerves, but also like very giddy and happy. It's like butterflies. For what? Not a clue. But
for fall.
For fall. I get the butterflies for fall.
Exactly. And then last one is just the cooler weather. Apparently, we're getting a very big cold front this weekend. It's going to be like high, like in the 70s, like low 70s, lows in the 50s. Oh my God. Break out your Christmas sweaters, damn it.
That's
crazy. I know. That's probably the weather you're having right now. Don't look at the weather, Maddie. Don't even do not say it.
I'm pulling it up right now. Actually, I mean, Saturday I feel like we're kind of the same right now. Right now it's 76 though, outside.
Right now it's 86.
Damn.
It's a crisp evening here.
Crisp.
Yes, exactly. But that's all. That's the top 5 for fall. I'm excited to kind of just start doing all those fall activities, you know,
I want to go to a
mazes, pumpkins. Yeah, have Morgie take you, obviously.
Yeah, I want to go to a pumpkin
Get on it, Morgan.
How fun. Yeah, sorry. I was a hot mess. Kassidy, you carried this episode. You just deserve a round of applause. All right, that's enough.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. That's enough. End it now.
And that's enough. But I think that's all I have for this week's episode. I gotta go get myself ready for some dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
But until next week, guys, thank you for tuning in for yet another week. If you're not already subscribe to us on YouTube. We are Fashionably Broke Pod, and don't forget that you can listen and watch videos on YouTube of Fashionably Broke Podcast. So go check us out there, and until next time, bye.
See ya.